Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Try Thea to the Shattering. So, this is gonna be our last episode of this series because, well, first of all, in the previous episode we completed basically the main quest, so there is really no reason to stay in the game. I mean, there are still things that we could test out, but let's leave something unexplored for the full series, which will be starting soon. I'm recording this on the 9th of May. The release is the 13th of May, so we have 4 days before the game is released. So I was thinking, okay, let's take a break during the weekend now. And I think the release is Monday. So on Monday we will start the new full Let's Play series where we will be paying a lot more attention to the story of the game. There are also some changes from patches that I skipped that are unexplored. And I like going into the full series with part of the game being unexplored. Also, we didn't visit some islands, so that will be new that we can maybe focus on in the next series instead of going for the dwarves and elves as we did in this series. We could go visit the goblins and orcs and see what we can find there. But there are still a few things that I want to do in this series. First of all, there is a request if I could do the last fight again and show the other option, because one option was to take the dwarf with us and the other option should be taking the alchemist with us, and I'm curious myself how strong the alchemist would be or if he really joins us in the end. So that's one thing that we're gonna do. Also, I had to replay basically the whole last episode to get here. The autosave was of course after the last fight, so yeah. I checked the fight with basically the fight before this one with the Mroz, or how the guy is called, the guy that gives us the frozen heart. And as if you remember, he turns one of our people into Snezhenka. And this time, it didn't turn Akredon, but it turned someone else, and that someone else was our rat. So it can really turn anyone, including the rat. And I think a suggestion for the devs, they should probably make an exception that your main character can't be turned. After all, he is the chosen one, right? So it just feels wrong when he's turned into some kind of a demon thingy, frozen, whatever that thing is. But well, that's one thing that I learned. It doesn't always have to be the first character in the group. If we check equipment, Akron always shows up first in the line, right? And the order is always the same. So I was thinking maybe it's always the character that is first, but no, it's not. It's random, it seems. Because I was thinking if it's always the first character, maybe you can do that quest so that you, for example, somehow make the rat first in the queue, and it always turns the rat into something better, but it doesn't work that way. It is random, it seems. But well, enough talking. Let's do the last fight. And after that, there is the option here to end the game and get some god points. And I want to check how those god points exactly work. But first, let's actually, we have to end the turn. And interesting, look at that. In the group here, we still have the rat, even though it's been turned. That probably should be changed, but just, of course, just minor things. So here is the thing, whatever this is. Yeah, here is the dwarf that joins. Approach. How did we kill it? We kill it with the physical fight, right? What if we fight it with the spirit? Shall we try that? Can we auto-resolve this? We can. Yeah, I won't waste time on just doing this manually when we can auto-resolve. Accept outcome. And it seems that we get significantly less as a reward. Running artifact and spike jewelry. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that just by killing we got a lot more. Let's read the description. A light beast slain but incinerates. It's the same thing. So there is no difference. We just kill it with like both ways. But it really seems that we got significantly less from it. Although, look at our witches, +4 mysticism as a reward. That's pretty damn good. See what happens. Next, ask the alchemist. I think that's the same. You know, the fun was stop shattering, turn into the dwarves. Here, ask the alchemist to join you. Last time we did the dwarf, so let's ask the alchemist. Is he gonna do it? Yes, I see no reason not to let us go master this land, and then just for banishing the libraries, we surely not be the last of our endeavors. Lead on. Thank him depart. So we still have all that loyalty. And let's check the alchemist. Oh wait, he could be in the main camp. There he is. So he is actually just a healer. It's not a new class. Well, that's a bit disappointing. When you make a main character in game and call him the alchemist, just he seems so important for the main quest line that maybe they should have made it like a special class just for him to be an alchemist. Something, I don't know, something special. It's just a normal healer who is called alchemist. Well, that's a bit disappointing. I thought it would be like a special character. So yeah, this is the answer to what happens when we take the alchemist. I'm pretty sure the dwarf is better than this. Only when you desperately need a healer, this would be a decent option. But I mean, it's easier to get the healer when your children are growing up. So it's probably better to just wait for a healer that way and always take the dwarf, I would say. And now let's check the god points. So we now check the summary. Let's see how many points we get now after completing the last quest. So 17 god points that we get. Finishing the main quest, yes, 200 points. Turn survived. Is it the more turns you survive, the more points you get? That's an easy way how to get more points if it works that way. It should be the other way around. The faster you can complete the game, the more points you get. Basically, you wouldn't get these points until you finish the main quest. And then after finishing the main quest, the faster you finish the main quest, the more points you would get. Because here, if I really wanted to get more points, if it works the way I think it does, I could just sit in the village now and keep hitting enter and get more god points. Doesn't really make sense. Events taken part in 10%. Wow, is there really 10 times more events than we have seen? That's very promising. I like that. Of course, there are the events on other islands, right, that we haven't visited, so it kind of would make sense. Advancement points collected. Best item, the othering. I wonder if there is a better item than the othering. I kind of doubt it. The thing is just completely broken. And yeah, I said in the previous episode it would be nice if they just remove the ring because it's too slow, too strong. And someone said in comments that maybe they don't have to remove the ring. They either just nerf the demon or remove the demon from the ring. The demon is not in the game, and the ring without the demon would be perfectly fine. So yeah, that would be another solution. But in the current version, once we got the ring, it completely changed the game. It was all about just summoning a demon and supporting it on the battlefield, and we couldn't lose. It's just, I don't know, it kind of like spoiled the game for me almost. Then most powerful character. Interesting, we didn't get any points for the most powerful character. Why is it then here? What do I have to get some, or what do you have to do to get points for the character? Interesting. And then everything is doubled because of the difficulty. So we got 1798 points, and for that we got 17 god points. So it seems that for every 100 points, rounded down, you get 1 god point. We needed 2 more points here to get 18. Okay, but it doesn't really matter. We just want to see how this works. So now we end the game. Get into the menu, and when we start a new game, we should have, yeah, start anyway. We should have 17 god points. We do have those points indeed. And can we unlock the new gods? Huh. Naya is available. So it seems that Naya is available when you complete the game and you complete the main quest line. When we hit next, let me read her not dead yet. If your god's chosen dies, it changes into an unliving corpse. Huh, interesting. And she has more bonuses, as you can see. She's obviously stronger, or is she? Yeah, she has one extra. No, she doesn't have one extra weight. 4 times the main neutral. 3 times the main neutral. So she has one, like, a specific domain. And one less neutral. Okay. And the Triglav... I can't unlock him. I think in one of the later patches that's already available, it's possible to unlock him, but I don't have the option. Or what do I have to do to unlock him? Can I later pay for it, or does he have to be unlocked through the main quest line? That's another question we'll answer in the full series. And we can't check the Divine Commander. But how do we... Here, so this is how we unlock gods. Now we just pay 3 points to unlock for whatever we want to play. And here we just unlock all the bonuses. And we got a lot more points than I expected. I thought that it would take like 2 series, or 2 playthroughs to be able to unlock, let's say, a 10-point bonus. Starting with only 5 points for a Goblin Child. That is pretty strong. 25 for Clanless Dwarfsmith. Yeah, that makes sense. Dwarves are probably pretty damn strong. But we can unlock a Dwarf Child right away. We can unlock Elf Child right away for 10 points. And we just learned how strong elves can be. When we start with the Elf Child during winter, that's just... In 40 turns, we'll have a ridiculously strong character. With a bit of luck, we could get an Elven Mage, although the chance to get it are quite low. But still, there is the chance. And even as... What did we have? We had a Gather or a Crafter, one of those. And even like that, that guy was stronger than anyone else we had. Young Hotchlake. I don't even know what that is. That's a demon, I think, that we can play right from the start. 20 points for Tainted Goblin Shaman. Pretty close to that. I'm pretty sure if you try, that you can start with the Goblin Shaman. Basically, the second series, you will have enough points to start with the Goblin Shaman. It's another pretty strong character. Young Plodder Gatherer. What the hell is Plodder Gatherer? Green is your friend. You start with +10 loyalty points towards goblins. That it's only 3 points, so actually maybe it's not bad. For in turn 1 you see 5x is further than normal. Additionally, you start with 20 basic materials. That's actually quite expensive. Advances bodyguards, +10 loyalty for orcs. Demons, 10 loyalty for demons. What is this one? Don't even know what this one is. Eagle Eye for plus... Your followers get +1 range of sight for 5 points. Sure, why not at some point. It's nice to be able to see farther. New Day. Raft. Oh, you can actually raft for any god if you pay 5 points. That's interesting. Our followers get +4 mental and spiritual shielding. That's pretty nice early. Season followers, each character start with 7 extra experience points, which means basically all your characters started on level 2. I'm quite curious what this Plodder Gatherer might be. Can I... Oh, here. This is what I have to hit. Okay, and let's... Oh, wait. I have to go back. Do I have a... No, don't tell me that I don't have a god that can... I do. That can take him. Because I have no idea what Plodder Gatherer might be. Just an orc. Pretty expensive one. That took 3 points here to take him. I still want to see how he looks like. If he has some ridiculous numbers, it would still be worth it, of course. Let's wait a little bit for the game to load. Skip. And here, this is what I want to see. So what is he starting with? Pretty decent numbers. Orc. They're just a normal gatherer. Gathering. Increased strength. That's the racial trait. 7.7. Wisdom based. And you're starting with the normal gathering tools, some javelins, and the heavy armor. He is strong, definitely, but I'm not sure if he's worth 3 points. Oh well, now we know who he is. Okay, so let's jump back to the menu, and as I said, this will be all for this series. The next series will start right after the game is out, so it should be Monday. 10, 11, 12 is 12th is Sunday, 13th Monday. I'm not sure when exactly, like exact time, but I guess Monday evening should be when I start the next series. And of course, I won't be able to keep all these gut points that we just got, because already the game was telling me that I have outdated database, and I guess with the full release everything will get reset and we'll have to start with a fresh profile. So with just the basic bonuses that are available to everyone from the start. I don't even know which god we're gonna start with, if they're gonna change something about gods. It's definitely not one of the gods that we tried in the series that we did so far. So I will have to check the other bonuses or other gods and their bonuses, and then we decide what exactly we're gonna do. Okay, so this will be all for this last episode. I hope that you liked the series. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next series again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.